everybody, and welcome back to the Upper Room. I'm sorry for the delay on my most recent new video. I took some time off because I went on my honeymoon because I just got married. This week we're talking about loving thy neighbor. Loving thy neighbor is very important to Jesus, as well as it should be important to us. Out of the 10 commandments, the two greatest commandments that were instilled by Moses from God the Father were love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, and with all your soul. And the second greatest commandment is love thy neighbor. Now these two commandments were given to Moses by God the Father to inscribe on the tablets, recorded for us so we can look upon the law of God. Now why is this important? It's important because Jesus didn't come to abolish the old law. In fact, he came to fulfill it. The one and final greatest commandment that Jesus instilled for all of us was, love each other as I have loved you. This is very important because with these 3 commandments, they all intertwine with one another. In order for us to love each other like Jesus loved us, we have to love our enemies. We have to love the poor beggar on the street. We have to love the drunkard. We have to love the prostitute. We have to love our neighbor. Not just our families, not just the people that live next door, everyone in our community. We're not just called to love them, we're called to love them as Christ loved us. That's a great, immeasurable love. When they're thirsty, we give them drink. When they're hungry, we give them food. When they're cold, we give them clothing. When they need a place to live, we've tried to help them find a place to stay. If they need a shower, we bathe them or give them an opportunity to be able to bathe themselves. These are all ways that we can all love our neighbor. Because as much as you gave it out, so it will be returned to you. By loving our neighbor, we are proving ourselves to be loving members in the body of Christ. It's fascinating that God chose love thy neighbor, being the second greatest commandment, over love no other God but me, and love me with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. Because if we can't love our neighbors, who we can see with our eyes, who are right in front of us, who are tangible to us, we can touch them, we can love them, we can give alms, give them money, give them water, give them food, give them clothing. If we can't do that, if we can't love the people who we can see right in front of us, how can we ever love God, who we don't see at all, who we can't see with our eyes? If we can't even love the people who we can see, how can we ever love him? This is the point that God is trying to make to us. In order for us to love God, we must love others. We must show our love to others in order to show our love to Christ, to show our love to God. First, we make the first step, loving those around us and loving those in our community who we can see. By us doing that, we are loving the one who we can't see, the one who loves us more than anyone in this world. So thanks again for watching The Upper Room. I really hope you'll take this video into consideration and start giving to those in our community and yours. I can't wait to see you next week.